The Lambeosaurus TLC received some major overhauls, huge combat changes and critters getting a substantial change on the public test branch. There's lots to talk about today on the game's public test branch that just came out, so let's get into it all. 3 dinosaurs received major updates today, as well as some combat changes which we will talk about after this. Rhamphorynchus, Struthiomimus and Lambeosaurus all are on the chopping block today for updates on the public test branch of the game. So, what were they? Let's start off with the Struthiomimus. While this isn't the Struthiomimus TLC that we're all waiting for, this is some good, substantial information that is nice for this dinosaur, and it's reworks to its skins. Mainly colour fixes and detail overall have came to these skins. We're starting off with the biggest change, which is on the fox skin, which is my favourite skin. However, it did get improved with improved colour options. The default skin received small changes as well, and the budgie skin also received some updates too. Now, I would have had the before and afters of all these skins on the screen while going over them. Let me know which one you like the most. Big fan of the fox skin changes. However, of course, now that the Lambeosaurus TLC is pretty much nearing its completion, we're likely going to see more stuff regarding Struthiomimus' rework in the coming future. The flying rat, Rhamphorynchus, was subject to some major changes, a lot of fixes and improvements to the creature. They've fixed the issue where fishy breath was not ending, added rat out alert animation, fixed Rhamphorynchus bloodsucker ability does not heal, fixed Rhamphorynchus dart not working while holding aquatic critters, fixed Rhamphorynchus plotting whispers not working correctly. The bite is now moved to the common slot and can be equipped at all times to make fishing and critter biting easier. They've changed how plotting whispers behaves and fixed issues. They've basically increased in effect and duration, doesn't get removed if detached. One-time application. Improved bloodsucker drain to 20 from 5% health regained. Improved woozy effect, all turn radius is now minus 50%. Improved scab picker, deepening wounds, duration to 20 seconds from 5 seconds. Reduced bleeding heal rate to 5 stacks at minus 10% each. The bite being moved to what I believe is the common section is the first time that ability has actually received that on an official creature from what I'm aware of. However, if it hasn't, do let me know in the comments because I want to know if that is actually true and if there's any chance to verify that. We move into the Lambeosaurus TLC because it did get some massive changes as well, and personally I think a lot of you will like these changes. So let's just dive right into them. They've increased its base health to 525. I think it was at 500 before, so if that was the case, it's at a 25 HP increase. They've decreased the tail cooldown to 4 seconds, increased combat calls to 20% boost / debuff from 10% to 15%, lowered cooldowns to 2 minutes and 30 seconds from 3 minutes. The ability descriptions still need to be updated to reflect the percentage damage boost changes above. Unlinked shove and front kick dunking kick. Shove puts front limb attacks on cooldown, whereas front kick does not. Increased shove knockback by 1.5 times. Increased tail knockback by 20%. Improved hitbox of rodeo kick. Moved shove from back limbs to leg slot. Renamed Lambeosaurus roundhouse kick to rodeo kick. Added rodeo kick sound effects. Fixed Lambeosaurus protector not applying effects properly. Improved description of dunking kick. Call to arms cooldown is now 2.5 minutes instead of 3 minutes. Protector armor buff to 15% and increased effect range to 75 meters. The buff to its overall stats is huge, and with the health buff and buff to its combat calls and cooldown reductions as well is insane. That's some major changes to the Lambeosaurus. Additionally, Lambeosaurus getting numerous new abilities. I covered one of them previously, which was the shove, but now the other new one is the rodeo kick, and that's just an extra one that's getting added. It's a powerful kick that spins in a circle and applies knockback to anything it hits. Lambeosaurus' TLC is looking really promising day in, day out. They are really acting on the fact that they're reworking this dinosaur in its entirety. Cannot wait for what Struthio and Bars will bring. Alongside the Dinosaur updates, there were some general combat changes, which were these. They've updated the Kilobator and Hatzigoptrix stats and fixed Peck Barrage stacks. fixed strength in numbers not using translated descriptions, improved the descriptions of many new abilities to use more standardized language, and for game modes they've fixed a rendering issue with damage buff VFX, added variable spawn rate for damage buff for differently sized dinosaurs. Along with that, there were some general changes as well. They've updated the VFX measurement parameters with proper values, fixed a bug where characters with different diets could join each other's home caves, fixed controller does not scroll in decoration menu, fixed a few environment assets rendering strangely or pixelated on mobile, and fixed Ceratosaurus animation sliding when crouching and moving forward. And finally, in my eyes, one of the most substantial changes to critters is on its way, and that is that they are now testing the fact that these critters can fight back. What we know so far is this: Platyhystrix will be able to fight back and chase you if you are below a certain combat weight, and if you're thinking of a specific combat weight, that is literally what Struthiomimus is. If you're bigger than Struthiomimus, you'll be fine. If you're smaller than Struthiomimus in terms of combat weight, those little pests will bite you, or Platyhystrix will bite you and fight you back. The bites on Platyhystrix I tested on a Deinonychus. They're actually dealing a fair amount of damage and do bleed as well, but they will also chase you and put up a fight even if you run away or when they get close to death. Adding a whole new dynamic to the critters in the game, them being aggressive mixes things up nicely and could indicate the developers of the game are testing aggressive AI to something that could properly come to the game in the near future. What do you guys think about this change? Let me know in the comments down below. And there we have it, everybody. That is everything. Let me know your thoughts about all of this new stuff in the comments. This is a lot of changes there, and honestly, I think it's great. And I love the critter change the most. Anyways, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. If you want to check out another video, I recommend this one, where we went over another previous main branch update and public test branch update with more stat changes to other creatures. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.